Let me start the song over for everybody. Die, skate or die, skate or die. This is Electronic Arts' ridiculous platforming sequel to Skate or Die. The game that had a bunch of mini events that was a whole lot of fun for everybody. This one, not as much fun. It's got a lot more difficult, really weird story pieces to it. I'm going to fast forward through all the cutscenes, so to give you kind of a brief explanation of what's going on. The mayor's wife pressures the mayor to outlaw skateboarding after we accidentally run over her dog. Yeah. Well, this speedrun will have no animal violence in it except for me squishing some crabs in level 3. But so anyhow, we fight the mayor's wife at the end of level 1. And then we have to go make some money to build a new half pipe. So we decide to pick up a delivery job and start delivering things around a mall. And then after we get that all paid for, we're making plans for a brand new half pipe that had initially been destroyed. But then they get blown all over the beach because someone flips the light switch that turns on the fan instead of the lights. And then finally, our permit gets taken along with our best friend CJ to a big scary warehouse, and we have to go try and rescue her from the evil ice pick. So that's the story of the game. You're not going to see much of it, what's going on, but you're going to see a bunch of random characters moving around here. I wanted to give you a little backstory, but we're going to get started here. We reset here, and we'll get going in 3, 2, 1, go. So we'll skip through all the stories. This is Rodney. He delivers us skateboards. We're going to see him exactly twice, and they're going to happen within 2 seconds of one another. First, we're going to get tacos and some fries. Not because we actually want to eat them, but that's the form of currency in this game. Yeah, this town of Elwood, the skaters are really making do with what they got. So we're going to hang out here a little bit before the manhole. And you're going to see Rodney coming down here. We're going to try and interact with him twice. He's going to bounce back off the edge of the screen here, so we want to catch him and start getting a little bit of a running start. First, we'll buy the slipstream board. You're like, wow, that is a little bit faster, but I'd rather have the rocket board. That's what he's going to sell me now. And now we have no intention of ever talking to Rodney ever again. Thank you very much for your contributions to this run, Rodney. All right. This little sewer skip here is a little bit faster than staying in the overworld, so we go this way. We really don't need any of this stuff. We'll grab this tape just in case. I don't even know what we'd use it for, but we got it. All right, we're going to watch out for this dog. Yeah, some dogs seem to run wild here. Some of them get run over by skateboards. Do a quick heel turn and go over here and settle our dispute with the mayor's wife with a paintball gun. And that's it. That's the end of level 1. And now we got to do some deliveries here. So, yeah, we got to make it here to Wormhouse Records. That's our first stop. And you can see this mall really popular with the skaters in the area here. So we got to take it to the salon. Quite a few of them. There is a police officer that runs around here. He can be helpful or hurtful. What he'll do the first time is he'll give us a warning. The second time we interact with him, he will move us. He'll say, that's enough of that, effectively, and move us to one end of the mall or the other. Sometimes that works in our favor, sometimes it does not. So we haven't gotten the warning yet, so we're not really that concerned. Where did they say this had to go? Floor shine shoes? I wasn't paying much attention. I think it was floor shine shoes. Yeah, all right. The bookstore is over here on the end. Now, there are a couple secret deliveries we can actually make. Your third delivery you could take to Rhinestone Jewelers no matter what. Your fifth delivery you could take to Wumpus World no matter what. And there's a couple other ones throughout the rest of the level here. For some reason that they were coded in, I think they probably didn't want any RNG at first. They just wanted it to be a route, and then they decided to code it later, but didn't delete the original route from the game. So we could take this to Wumpus World or to the movies. We're going to go to the movies and try to outrun this cop. Good news, we got that rocket board. Thank you, Rodney. All these shoppers leaving all this stuff behind here. All right, Taco Pit is upstairs. You cannot run into the shoppers unless you were like taking a knee there. Otherwise, you end up wrecking as well. So you'll see me try and do that there, even if I haven't reached top speed yet. It does also seem that you go a little bit faster from left to right than you do from right to left. So if you have like routes that seem to be equidistant, you definitely want to try and do the one that ends up going more to left to right as opposed to right to left. All right, so we can go to Margstrom here or to Kafka's Candies, which is right here, conveniently. Now we still have to go to Margstrom anyway. Also some pretty good store names you haven't been noticing. been paying too much attention. We got tall, stout, and deformed clothes.
Great.
All right.
I was fond of just lids.
Yeah, just lids, another good one. All right, there's Margstrom, and we have Williams Nut House, or Stiller's Outpost. I think Stiller's Outpost is like right here. I think that's faster. Yeah, there we go. Now we still got to go to Williams Nut House though, so didn't work out that much. Oh, we dodged the cop again somehow. My personal favorite is healthy and nutritious food. This is permanently closed in front of it. Let's see here. There's the nut. Oh man, right in time to dodge the officer yet again. And Pathos Fashions is all the way on the right side, so I'm not going to be able to get there. Where do we have to take this to? The record store. All right. This is actually pretty good because there's our warning. That's fine. So we definitely should be able to make it to the record store without getting impacted here by the police officer. There's the record store. And now, oh my goodness. That was perfect. Look at that. Now we just go up here. Boom. We're at the tall stout. Look at that. Perfect. Now we're on the beach. We got to pick up some papers. There are 16 of them scattered all about the beach. We'd have to wait for the wind to blow those, so I'm just going to try and go a little bit further ahead at first. And now I'll wait for them to kind of get their wind there. Sorry, I said trigger warning for animal violence. I switched to crab. And I will do it multiple times, and I may even shoot a bird here. But they're pigeons, so they don't really count, right? All right, come on, wind. There we go. Need one more gust after that. All right, one more. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we left the tape deck like right there in the middle. All right, cool. Let's roll. And that rocket board really coming in handy now. We are coasting through here rather quickly. Try to get aggressive on that. You can usually make that without having to stop. That one's almost impossible to hit without losing some health. We'll try to grab it anyway. Yeah, so you're going to wreck there. Apparently the skateboard can't touch a grain of sand without falling over, so. This one's down here, yeah. There we go. And like you don't necessarily know where the gaps are in advance, so you try to think that they're going to be in one place or the other, but it doesn't always work out that way. And do a heel turn here. That's fine. I don't mind taking the damage from the sand rather than the bird and the sand. Come on. All right. She was already down. I don't know how I hit her again. These birds are doing like double damage because I'm hitting them twice as I go through them here. But only 4 pieces of paper left, so we're making good time. We're going to skip that one and that one. All right, there's 2 behind us. Just keep that in mind. And hopefully we can grab them right here. Just need some wind to play nice. No, we don't want another skateboard, Rodney. We are good, thank you. I know, he can run through sand, he can do everything. All right, there we go. We just need one more gust of wind after this one. There it is. Nice. And we're about to enter like the worst level in NES history. All right. This warehouse, man, it is so long. Oh, it is. It is more than that. We're only 7 minutes into the run right now. That's it's 20, so. Can we get a turnaround here? Ah, almost. Sometimes you can get it right there on the elevator and it works out really nice. That's all right. We got a couple places where we can try and do some free turnarounds here. I'm gonna try to do a turnaround entering this room. Nope, didn't work. So 1 frame window there where you can do a heel turn just as you enter the room. And if you do it correctly, it will actually, there we go, we got one. There, it'll flip us around and do the 180 right away for us there. It saves a couple of seconds because then you don't have to do the heel turn in the next room. Now this one you have to do the heel turn anyway because it's straight up. Oops. turn when I didn't need to there. I didn't get that heel turn. That's all right. We'll get some of those a little bit better, hopefully later in the run. And then this building, very strangely, 8x8 grid for 4 floors. So multiply that, that's 256 rooms, many of which are not accessible unless you go up to the 4th floor and then down to them. Like this room here is on the 2nd floor. You can only get to it if you happen to go all the way up and then all the way down back to it. It's like there's just sections of buildings, of the building that are like, yeah, I know it's on the 1st floor, I know it's one room over, but I can't get there unless I go up a bunch of floors first and snake back down to it. Very weird design. I also just kind of like the stooges here that are skateboarding around in random rooms, bouncing off the walls, waiting for me to show up. Just like, all right, yeah, sorry, they said we're in room 7x3 in on the 3rd floor. That's what boss says, and we're just gonna keep bouncing off the walls eternally until then. They were supposed to be guarding the permit. They didn't do a great job. We got our health all maxed out there too. Back to the 1st floor.
One taco an hour. Yeah.
And you can't do the kick turns while you're going down because it is up and B that makes you do the kick turn there. So we can only actually try that trick when we're either going on elevators or when we're exiting a room to the top. If you are keeping track with your graph paper there, which I know you guys all are, we are taking exactly the route back to the way that we came. We're going to be literally going all the way back down to the very beginning of this level to then try and rescue our friend CJ. We have the permit. We can now build our half pipe, but our friend is still strapped on the roof of this warehouse, so we need to get her. And our health is not looking too great right now, but we got a couple places we can boost it a little bit later. So I'm not stressed about it yet. I'm going to take a health upgrade up here just in case. Better safe than sorry. It's a couple rooms out of the way, but it does give us a little bit more comfort there. And to dodge the shots that they shoot with the paintball guns there, we have to duck, which then we're not able to accelerate while we're doing that. So sometimes I'm just taking hits, other times you'll see me coast like that. That's just typically depending on what my health looks like at the time, how many of those guys are bouncing around, etc. How close I might be to the next health upgrade. Plenty of reasons why you might want to take the hit versus might not want to take the hit. All right, we'll take a heel turn here. A little bit early, that's okay. Back in the elevator. You do want to do that usually in those elevator rooms because then you can get the turning done without the rooms with enemies. So like if I do a turn here, I can face the correct direction right away. All right. So far, so good. We are officially about halfway done this level. What's the time looking like right now? It's so long, man. This level is massive. And we're going to grab another health up here, a couple rooms up. Oops. Grab this. And then go right back on our track here, up to our next elevator, which is down. Building is only 4 floors. That's what the color coding are. So white's the 1st floor, green's the 2nd floor, blue's the 3rd floor, red's the 4th floor. Oh, don't turn. There we go. When I beat this game as a kid, I had the Game Genie to give me infinite health and a couple sheets of graph paper. I was about 10 or 11 at the time, and I was just like, man, these games are so hard. Can't believe that anyone could ever beat one of these games like this. And turns out this is the only one that's this miserable. Every other game I've played has been far more friendly. I'm hoping one day that we figure out some more tricks to make this run a little bit shorter, but man, is it punishing for right now. Couldn't get the kick turn there. That's all right. There's there. We do have a little bit of a health upgrade here towards the end of this hall that we can take if we wish. I think I'm just going to do it to be safe. Usually when you see enemies disappear from rooms, that's their way of letting you know, hey, you're not on the right track anymore. So sometimes they put healths at the end of dead ends like that to kind of be like a, hey, it sucks that you went this far out of your way. But other times they just don't. It's just a really big dead end or up and down some stairs that lead to a complete dead end, and they don't give you any reward for trekking that as you know, at all. Now that we're in all these rooms here towards the end, they're going to put 3 enemies in all of them. That's their way of really showing, you know, we're really close to where Ice Pick is hiding. We are no longer going to go down elevators. We got just one more elevator to traverse before we're actually 2 more elevators. One here to 4, and then one to the roof. All right. And we'll top off on our health just in case. It's been a pretty solid run so far. Got to be real safe through there. And then we should be pretty good to just kind of hold left and or hold right and down before these guys can kind of get a bearing on where I'm at. And let's go showdown with Ice Pick and try and rescue CJ. Not chest jerk. Neat little trick here that Flux Dreamcaster discovered is that if you happen to be standing still, right when Ice Pick gets to you, if you're a little bit either close to the wall or further away than I happen to be, you can kick turn and he will go right through you. There we go, that's time. Hey, 1546, I'll take that all day. So, awesome skating. If you got the permit, right here. Oh, that's us. If you couldn't tell the striking resemblance. If you couldn't.
Some of those basic looking men.
Oh, yeah. And the conclusion to the story you never actually saw before. They finished building their half pipe. It's finally done. We have successfully completed the double trouble half pipe.
But skateboarding is still banned, right?
Let's party.
Let's party.
NES voiceover is probably like 50% of the budget of this game. So yeah, that's it. The credits will loop here as long as you let them. The song is like 3 or 4 minutes long and will actually kind of just like carry over and start over again. And then if you happen to skip through this, you're like, all right, cool, that was fun watching the credits. It takes you to the half pipe that you built. So this is the half pipe we built, all right? How cool is that? Yeah, it's awesome. Look how good we are at, okay, I don't know how to skate on a half pipe. I just know how to shoot people with a paintball gun. But, you know, needless to say, if this is what all you wanted to do, it was always available from the start. If you wanted to press select, you could just do the ramp mode. That's pretty much what a lot of people did because the adventure was too difficult for them. So that's Skater Die 2 in its entirety. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching so that you don't have to suffer through it yourself. Thanks so much for watching, guys.